Okay, this is my second attempt at recording this video. Um, I intended I intended for it to be a long video because I actually had a lot to discuss, but the camera died. I say the camera, my phone died, and I don't really know. I don't wanna have to go and put the two videos together and then wait for iMovie to process it and then upload it to YouTube. I would much rather just have one long stream of consciousness video. So I will just say I learned that I don't know. I learned that I'm actually a lot braver. I actually, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know if I can say much about my bravery. I was on a trip around Florida, on a motorcycle for the past 3 weeks, and it was very exciting. I really like riding on a motorcycle. However, there's always the thought about dying in my head. And honestly, I think about I think when it's actually crazy the way my mind settles down. I don't want to say settles down because it's not really settling down. Like when I tell you when I'm on the back of that motorcycle, I think I could literally die right now. I could literally die right now. Like I could die right now and everything that I have done up to this point will be left up to pure judgment. So, and there's nothing that I could do about it beyond that. And it's a very humbling experience to have. And I felt so grateful every night. I felt so grateful every night that we pulled into wherever we was about to set up camp at or like stay at. So grateful that I was alive. So grateful. I was so grateful when I pulled onto the street, on which I live, to be back here and see my family and see my friends again. I've never felt more of a sense of gratitude in my life. And now it's got me to thinking, like, after taking a couple days to really think about what I just did, to really regroup after what just happened, I think about I'm actually very grateful for all of my life leading up to this point. I get so like anxious about like the unknown, but I don't know why I feel so much like, well, I know why, but it's just like living with the thought that you could die any day. I could die any day. You know how many things that there are that I would change about what I did in my life? Not very many. I can't really think of one right now. off the top of my head, couldn't tell you one. Really couldn't. Because honestly, I feel like I've lived a very exciting life. And even if there was a judgment to come be upon me after I died, do you know how if there is any, if I get any satisfaction from the human realm that we are in right now, when I die, I would be so happy to know people was talking about me. That would make me that that would be nice. I can't even tell you, like, honestly, that would be nice. Like, honestly, that there are very few things that I regret doing. There are not. I don't even feel like I've actually missed out on anything. I feel like I really got to do, like, I feel like I really got to do most of the things that I wanted to do. Like, traveling wise, like, okay, there are a lot of things that I haven't seen, but honestly, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. I'm a lot more traveled than most people. I'd say most people, a lot of people. When I went on a trip to Mexico, I met this lady who told me she never left her city. She was too scared to leave her city. And let alone get on a motorcycle with a man you barely know. Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, I feel like I am getting so good at trusting my gut. And when I say, like, I'm getting so good at trusting my gut, like, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Like, honestly, I just be doing stuff, and, like, stuff just works out in the end. And then, like, on the back end, it usually works out. So I never worry too much. Like, I really never worry too much, because it's like, okay, literally the worst that could happen is I could die, for real. And honestly, even that's another thing that I was thinking about while I was, like, riding on the back of the bike thinking about dying. I was like, okay, like, honestly, if you really think about it, other than the pain, death is really not that big of a deal. Because it's like that's one thing. Like, that's, like, literally the biggest mystery of life. What is death? What is death? Thinking about it, like, if you sit and think about it in that way, that you will literally have solved the biggest mystery of the planet, of humanity. You will literally know what you will literally know what that means. What, like, then it's kind of exciting. I mean, then it's kind of exciting. If you think about it like that, if I think about it like that, I think it's kind of exciting. Like, I was like, once I started flipping it in my mind, like, well, that's just something that you'll know that other people will have no idea about. I was like, well, I don't want to say, I was like, well, that actually does not sound too bad. I wouldn't put myself in a situation. Well, I don't want to say I wouldn't, because I got on the back of a motorcycle. But hey, I'm not a flight risk right now. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm finding out so many things about so many of life's mysteries. I'm starting to think, like, I don't know if I really even I started to think, like, I don't even know if I really actually want to date people anymore. Like, I just want to hang out and vibe. I don't even really like dating that much. Like, dating seriously, like, dating with the intention of being considerate of somebody else's feelings just does not resonate with me. I would just much rather vibe out, like completely vibe out. Like all that extra stuff, it's not my cup of tea. It's really not my cup of tea. Yeah. I wish that I had more to talk about, but I really did. I was like 17 minutes into that video and the camera died, and so I was like, listen, I'm not, that's just not my tea. I don't want to have to put a video together. Just not today. Not today. Not today. I'm sorry. It's just not today. What else do I have to say? Things are extremely going well in my life. I won't even lie to you. I'm having a grand old time. Like, a lot of things are very clear right now. I'm at a place in my life where I really just do not give a fuck anymore. Like, I really don't care. Like, honestly, let me tell y'all the tea. Oh, actually, let me wait. Actually, let me chill. Okay. Yeah, I was about to spill, but nah. I'ma relax. Woo-wee. Anyways, life is pretty good. I have nothing to complain about. Like, I really have nothing to complain about. And that's another thing that I was thinking about. Like, I have found myself having less to complain about. There are times, and I would be straight up lying to you if I said, like, oh, I don't complain about nothing anymore. I do catch myself complaining, and when I do get into complaining, I don't even want to say that. I just notice it. I notice it and I keep going. Yes, you're complaining right now. You do realize you're just like those people that you're complaining about right now. All right, just so that we know, just so that we're both on the same page. And that's pretty much how I check myself. But I do still very much complain. And I was noticing, like I do complain a lot on the internet. Like, I complain about other people, I complain about life, like and I just really feel like sometimes it's not that deep anymore. And I also wanted to restructure the way that I talk to people and about people and say things and put things out into the world. But I also watched this video about how people think that before you say something, before you put yourself out there, you have to be perfect, you have to be proper, you have to package it up all nicely and make sure that nobody gets offended and stuff like that. I don't really care to do all of that. Like, I really don't, but I do want to be a little bit more considerate. I have noticed that's like one of my goals for the year, is to be a little bit more considerate of others. And yeah, I want to be more considerate. That's pretty much all I have to say. I got everything off my chest. I will say, I don't want to say that either. I don't want to say that either because then I told myself do it. Oh my goodness. And that is just not something that I feel in a position to do right now. Do you know what I was also thinking? Literally, I've been using the ThredUp bundle thing. They give you like 7 days to create a like to order everything, and you only have to pay $8.99 for shipping once. And honestly, I am not an impulse buyer like that. So like I'll also get like like I get monthly credits. So like I'll use my credits like every month or every 2 months, and buy stuff on there. But this time I was wanting to spend a little bit more money and get a few more things, and I started the bundle. While I was not at home looking at my clothes and just like getting something that I wanted. And so now I'm looking through the clothes that I have and like finalizing what clothes I really want to invite into my space and energy. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe I'll do a summer lookbook. Yeah. I'll see y'all later because I'm tired and I kind of want to clean up a little bit before I go to bed. So bye.